We'll see if we can take the heat this episode, or if we will succumb to the heat and resort to turning on Mary the air conditioner. Hey everyone, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Steven. This is 60 Cycle Home, the guitar buying, selling, trading, modding, fixing, breaking, playing, reviewing. I did that in the wrong order because I was downloading the song and I guess I got a little distracted.
Knowing Your Gear podcast. No.
I like these shirts.
Your Gear.
Are you just going to make Know Your Gear references?
I hope so.
What if you had this shirt and then you ironed the patch onto it?
Patch on the shirt, held on by stickers. Thanks again to Sean and McKnight for sending us out some merch. We really do appreciate it.
This first ad was sent by Nick Carter. Dude, I didn't even refill my water, so you're gonna be thirsty. I'm gonna have to talk less.
I didn't fill mine. You know what? It's because we have the AC running. I only drank half of mine. I still got ice in there.
About this listing.
It was sent by Nick Carter, by the way.
Yeah. This amazing Mustang GT350H electric guitar requires the keys in the ignition to start the P90 full on engine. No onboard volume or tone control for this handmade collect. Is that for real? Mm-hmm. This Mustang GT350 is being sold as is, and return shall not be accepted. We have carefully inspected. Yeah. This is in East San Diego. Is this at top 40?
No.
Is it at most?
I think it might be a private seller. I haven't heard of the shop before.
We have excellent Google business and reverb reviews, and we want our customers to be happy with their purchases. Shipping is free to 48. Wild Customs Mustang 350H cars, guitars, and everything in between. Automotive by Wild Customs is a line of high-end instruments playing homage to iconic car designs. We've always been car enthusiasts. At Wild Customs, a lot of our instruments draw inspiration from the classic cars, muscle cars, racing cars, hypercars, concept cars. Needless to mention the role of the custom culture in supporting and fostering our creativity, color, shapes, lines, etc. Brand new line. Basically, this is.
Steve, you still having dinner over there?
No, I'm just kind of tired of reading.
Sure. You don't have to read the whole thing. We can just start looking at it.
Yeah, in 1966. In order to help Shelby sales, Ford did a thing and got 1,000 fastbacks. After the rental car lives were finished, the GT350 were returned to Ford, refurbed, and sold as GT350Hs. Most Hertz cars were black and gold Le Mans stripes and rocker panel stripes. The first 85 had some other information. Alder maple top. Let's get to the good stuff. Ebony fingerboard. That's cool. EMG 85 soap bar pickups. Ignition key switch barrel, and some other things that don't actually matter. Bridge is a Goto with magnet air intake Mustang GT350. Our guitars are 100% made in France. Let's just get to the weirdness, which is where I find a picture.
Look at the pictures, Steve. Finally. I got all these pictures for you to look at.
That's a jack.
That's the picture you started with.
I've seen these. I feel like I've seen these at NAMM.
You probably have.
Or at least this company, Wild Customs.
I'm trying to decide if I like it or not. Like, I think the craftsmanship is there. Like, this is really well done, obviously.
You can see the little ignition thing from the back through a little plexi.
I actually do love the custom metal piece for the input jack there. Or is that the output jack? I don't know. You fight about it in the comments section. I'm trying to figure out if I like the body or not. I like the air intake bridge cover concept. I like the treatment of the paint and with the bronze or gold stripe or whatever. I like the headstock. There's certain lines I like in the body. Like I like this almost like airline element, this Jetsons element. It feels some of the carving feels just a little bit too busy to me. I don't know. But there is something interesting going on there. I like the top horn, the way it's very angular, but then it does this German carve into more curvy shapes. Because the Mustang has that kind of element where it's got some very stiff lines, but then there's a curvy textural element pulling away from each of those lines.
I'm going to say I like this design. There's some things, the way that in this photo, it looks like the bridge cover isn't really flush, which I don't understand.
Well, I think it's magnetic. They said it's just it's held on with magnets. So it's like if you want to be able to do palm mutes and stuff, you just yank it off, you know.
Yeah, so maybe that's a thing that I'd be interested in a photo.
Steve, this is a $13,000 guitar. You're not going to play the thing.
Oh, it's $13,000?
Yeah.
Where did I miss the price?
It's a collector's piece. Right there.
Oh.
$13,250 plus $100 shipping.
All right, I'm out.
But it's local. We can pick it up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So
don't
we
worry.
save
You can
$100.
save $100. Obviously, it's really well done. Like, I think it's cool. The thing I'm trying to digest is like, do I want to see this done as a production guitar? And there's elements that I think if I was carving guitar bodies, I might lift some of those elements because I do think there's some cool edges here.
El Cajon Guitars and Music is a shop.
It's a shop. Okay. I didn't know if it was just like a reverb seller or something like that.
It's a shop. It's down. The location doesn't matter. It's on Main Street. I'm wondering if that's the place that used to be Music.
I really like.
Did you ever go to Music?
I don't.
They were like an orange dealer back in.
Were they the ones like over by the Flood?
Are you thinking of Apex?
Oh, I'm thinking of Apex. Yeah. Okay, something that I really like, I'm trying to find a good picture of the angle here, is the way the fretboard interacts with the body. It's angled a certain way,
mm-hmm.
and then there is a carve going into it that is angled the opposite way. Are you seeing this? Like one triangle going this way, and then another triangle going that way.
Yeah.
I think that's really clever. There's not really a great photo of that here. I wish there was like a head on. Like you almost see it better here in the smaller front on.
Right.
I think that's really fun. Like there's some really fun structural carved elements. There's some sculptural elements here that I am appreciating, but also like I'm having trouble digesting it. And maybe that makes it good, is that it is a little bit more complex.
Yeah. The 13,000 is rough.
Well, yeah, no, it's a collector's. Like this isn't meant to be like, oh, I'm gonna pull one off of the wall at Guitar Center.
Yeah, I was thinking like 1,300.
There's a certain level of craftsmanship where they're just gonna charge what they charge, and you're gonna buy it or you're not. And like, let's be honest, neither of us are in the price point for this level of craftsmanship. Like, it's fully themed. Like showpiece guitars. Like
Ryan,
you and I are not shopping in that world.
You follow Wild Custom Guitars
really?
That's
not really a surprise, I suppose.
Is that the same as this? Is this Wild Customs?
I must have followed them for some other thing over the years.
I think this is the same place.
It might be. Is that the local shop or is it the people that built this?
That's the people that built this.
Yeah.
They've also made a guitar for William F. Gibbons.
Well, who hasn't at this point?
Yeah.
You know.
But no, they look cool. We've definitely seen these guys at NAMM.
Sure.
They're probably in the Wiggle Stick video. Well, I mean, they probably are.
Yeah, they probably are. Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Well, I'm glad we didn't trash them, considering we'll probably run into them someday. Well, I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Is there a car that you want to see them base a guitar off?
1983 Mazda GLC.
All right.
That would be terrible.
I want a 1991 Dodge Caravan.
Maybe some kind of Ford Ranchero.
A Ranchero.
How about that would actually be cool.
Like an El Camino guitar would be cool.
I don't know if it would be cool as a Ranchero guitar.
All right. I played a guitar that was based on a car. It was based on the Futura. The Batman guitar.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
right.
the George Barris, like his treatment of the Futura. Who made the Futura? Was that Ford or was that Chevy or GM or I don't know.
I don't remember.
Cadillac?
I feel like I want it to be
Pontiac?
Ford just because it's
Ford Futura?
F's.
Yeah.
For the alliteration.
Yeah, exactly. It probably was a Ford.
Yeah. How about, Gibson did the Corvette thing.
Mm-hmm.
Fender's done some stuff. I want to say with did they do some stuff with like Orange County choppers? Which is
probably. I mean, Fender and cars and motorsports just go together. Yeah. They have that look,
There's that company that makes all the guitars that just look like Cadillac wings.
Yeah. I every time I see, because people send those all the time. Mm-hmm. Every time I've seen them. I don't really want to talk about them anymore. We've talked about them before. Yeah. So what do you say anymore?
Oh, it's a guitar that looks like a Cadillac wing. Next.
Yeah. Here's who this guitar is for. We're looking at it like $13,000. Are you crazy?
Uh-huh.
But if you own that car in that condition, you got to have the matching set. And you're probably like, oh yeah, that's like a hood ornament for this thing. Like I paid $180K for the car, so of course I'm going to get the $13,000 guitar to go with it.
Yeah.
And then you like hang it in the back window on a fishing pole rack, or it's in the trunk. Like you've always got it in the trunk in a case. Like
what?
You take it to car shows and you're like, if you think the car is cool, check this out. You pop the trunk and you open up the case and people are like, oh, it's like the car, but it's a guitar. And they're like, you think that's cool? Check this out. And then you pop open your pedal board and all the pedals and the whole pedal board is themed after the car as well.
What's the worst car?
And then you got to have an amp.
What's the worst car to theme a guitar after? There are right answers to this and wrong answers.
Worst car to theme a guitar after. I mean, I actually feel like a Cybertruck guitar would be cooler than the Cybertruck.
I was going to say that was my number one worst.
Like a stainless steel,
but the
geometric guitar.
The guitar would be cooler than
and it would probably work better.
Yeah.
What if you designed it to not work better though? Like the strap buttons just fall off because they're glued to strips of stainless steel and they just pull up.
Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to think of like a
PT Cruiser, I think is on this list for me.
PT Cruiser guitar. Oh God, that makes me feel ill a little bit.
And by extension, the Chevy HHR.
I one time rented a PT Cruiser.
Why?
Because they didn't have the car that I requested. And they're like, well, we got PT Cruisers. What happened to the car that I requested? I reserved a car. Where is it? And so I had to drive around Seattle and Portland. It was for a friend's wedding. Was it Susie's wedding? I think it was Susie's wedding.
Didn't go.
You didn't go to that. I'm
not sure if I was even invited.
Oh, damn. Sorry. This thing happened 12 years ago. Who knows? So we flew into Seattle. We drove down in a PT Cruiser to Portland, and Lauren and I kind of made a week of it. Like it was like our pre-having kids sort of time of our life. And this PT Cruiser just drove me nuts. The blind spots in it were the worst.
Yeah.
It didn't feel fun to drive. It didn't feel good. Like there was no, like the first time I saw a PT Cruiser, I was like, oh, cool. They're like kind of like theming it after an old like bread truck or whatever. Like I like that. That's fun. Like Dick Tracy element. Cool. And then once I was in it, I was like, oh man, I do not like this. I'm not having a good time. And I've known people who own them and love them. Like there's fan clubs for them, but for the rest of us, no, thank you. So yeah, I don't want a guitar that's themed after a PT Cruiser. I would legitimately go for a guitar themed after a Dodge Caravan, though, a 1991 Dodge Caravan. What's another bummer car? I don't know. I enjoy driving, but I'm not like a car person.
A guitar, modeled after a Ford Pinto. It's got that Ace Frehley like thing that makes like smoke come out. Yeah. But instead of just making smoke come out, your guitar explodes.
So what is the hatchback of guitars?
What's the hatchback of guitars?
Yeah, because a Pinto's a hatchback, right?
And is it? I guess it is.
Let me look at. It's been a while.
Is it a hatchback or a fastback?
It was Ford, right?
It is a Ford.
Ford Pinto.
I feel like I would call that, maybe that is a hatch.
It's a half back. I don't know. It's
That's what I'm saying.
It's a big old hatch.
It's kind of like, is that, I don't know what you call that back. It's the same back as the Gremlin.
Oh man, I want a station wagon guitar. I love a good station wagon.
A station wagon guitar. They
With
called
a fake wood paneling.
a subcompact.
A big old hood.
There was also a Pinto station wagon.
You guys,
yeah, two-door fastback.
You guys tell us in the comment section, what is the hatchback of guitars? And why is it the Fender Acoustasonic?
Is it?
I don't know.
I mean, it might be.
Oh, man. What's next? Do we want to do the next ad?
Hold on. I'm still reading about Ford Pinto.
They catch on fire if you crash into them. That's what you need to know about the Pinto.
Here you go. Here's the Pinto for you.
Yeah, not bad. A station wagon Pinto.
A two-door station wagon.
Hell yeah. We need to bring back station wagons. Station wagons are great.
Speaking of things that are great, if you want to support this show, the show's not great, but you're great if you support this show.
It's good enough.
Over at patreon.com/60cyclehumcast, where for as little as $1 a month, you can keep the lights on around here, and we appreciate you very much. And for as little as $1, you're going to get the audio feed of this sent to you. You get a custom RSS feed. So if you're an audio listener and you don't want Spotify ads, it's just $1 to make them go away. Also, you're going to get your name on the scroll at the end. At the end, when the song's playing, all these names come down.
Mm-hmm.
And Ryan and I, we fade into the background.
Yeah.
And the names are there.
Because it's all about those names.
Yeah.
For those couple of minutes.
And we appreciate everybody who does it. And thank you very much. And we have a $1 and a $5 and a $10 level. And if you're trying to sign up for the app and you're like, sign up through the app and you're like, I don't see 1, 5, and 10. I see other numbers. Then either you're using a non-US currency or you should go to the desktop version of the site, because Apple is going to start taking a cut.
Thanks, Apple.
And so basically what Patreon is saying is you can, we could lower our prices, but by a 30%.
Go do it on desktop.
Just go to desktop.
Go to desktop.
We appreciate it.
You're not supposed use the app to check in on your Patreon.
Yeah.
But go to the desktop to set your stuff up. And it's like you're signing up for your Netflix or your Max or whatever. It's like do it on desktop, and then when you're ready to cancel, then you do it on desktop. Like whatever. We don't expect anyone to stay on forever.
Yeah. This episode's also brought to you by String Joy.
That's right, Steve. I have got a fresh pack.
A fresh pack. Is this a new size?
10.5 to 50 orbiters.
Ooh.
These are so popular that I tried to request some more packs a couple weeks ago, and they're like, oh, we just ran out. We're trying to get more made. And I was like, that's a good sign. People are buying them. So if you don't want to risk not being able to get them, go get them right now before they're gone, because apparently these are popular. And I'm going to say it's our fault, Steve. I think we're the ones making these so popular. We are good influencer boys over here. But no, I've been putting these on everything. I keep requesting them. Like, yeah, send me more of those. They just do the trick. I love how long they last. I love the feel of that 10.5 to 50 like hybrid sort of set there. It's heavy enough for my surfy sort of stuff. It's light enough to get a little deedly when I feel like it. It's a good set. I recommend it. Use the link in the description and code HUM at checkout to save 10% for your first time using that code. We think that's the way it works. We're not totally sure. If you've done it before, try again. Why not, right?
Yep. This next ad was sent by Alex Theotodou.
You said it right both times.
One of those times I definitely said it wrong.
Maybe both times.
Listing, this is called The Secret of the Ooze. Why have a guitar that looks like everyone else's when you can be unique? Each guitar painted here by us is unique and one of a kind. This is the coolest looking Epiphone by Gibson S310 Strats you will ever see. Well, that's not hard because they mostly look like shit.
Oh, they just look like Strats.
No, they're like
okay.
They're like hand-drawn Strats. Anyway, this made in Korea Epiphone Strat is rare and hard to find. It's been completely gone through, and there are no known issues. It has all new electronics with 3-ply PVC painted to match pit guard, and the hockey stick neck has been painted to match headstock. So this is the hockey stick one, which I think we disagree on hockey stick versus Batwing.
When I was looking at this guitar, I was praying that when the headstock came along that it would be Batwing, and then it wasn't.
You would. With 3 new black ND GV fat ass single coil pickups. I don't know why I said it like that.
They got those big old pole pieces.
New black Wilkinson easy locking tuners, new black strap locks and green tapping kill switch, new black tremolo with big block, new 5-way blade switch with new custom paint. This guitar custom painted black with dripping green ooze with acrylic lacquer gloss clear coat. You can see a tad bit of the old screw holes on the back of the headstock. This guitar has been set up with Ernie Ball 9s and ready to rock. Trying to see
and roll all night, sweet Susie.
Disclaimer: this is not a factory finish.
No kidding.
All custom finishes are done here at Naked Dave's. Guitar has
beware, there may be pubes in the paint.
Guitar has been wet sanded to remove 99% of the orange peel. The guitar has been wet sanded to remove 99% of the pubes.
Oh my gosh! More pube jokes, please.
Been hand buffed with acrylic lacquer gloss clear coat finish. We try to do our best. Taking photos. Also, guitar will be shipped from a warm and dry state. It's being shipped to a cold or wet area. The neck may need to be adjusted. Let's take a look at this Ooze machine. This is $550.
I like it. I like the look quite a bit. And I think they did actually do a good job on the clear coat. Like, it looks smooth and shiny. I think this is cool. I'm taking this as inspiration bait.
The clear coat makes this work. The clear coat looks like it's very well done.
No, if this didn't have the clear coat, then it would look like a home done job. Like, I wouldn't be shocked to see a finish that looks exactly like this on some sort of like custom shop, like Charvel or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's rad. Like, they would do a photo finish, or print job on a Kramer to do this.
Yeah.
And it would cut off on the edges. Yeah. You know?
No, this is
this is an advertisement for them to do a refin on a nicer guitar.
Right. It really is. The kill switch, I think it works. The color works. Is that a good position for kill switch? I don't know. Is that where you would put it on a Strat?
If you're annoyed by the volume position on a Strat, then you're definitely going to accidentally interact with this. Your pinky's always going to be tapping that. If you're someone who can retrain their hand for your playing style, then it's actually like a really convenient location because you can really work it. If you're going to use it a lot, like, it's there, you can go for it. I can't think of a better position on a Strat because it's all just so subjective.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. This looks really good. I would not. Let's see if I can find a full.
I'd also say that I don't think a Strat is the best guitar for a kill switch in general because you want a guitar that sustains with a kill switch.
I wish there was more ooze on the back.
More ooze on the back.
More ooze on the back.
Steve, if you buy this guitar, you can ooze on the back all you want.
But my ooze won't be green.
Phrasing.
It won't be green.
Well, it depends on what you have for dinner.
I don't think it does.
No, it doesn't. No, not literally. Literally.
I like this. Thanks, Alex. Thanks for sending this in. I no notes.
Yeah.
Oh no, my one note was there's a lot of green going on in the front. I wish there was more green going on in the back.
They wanted $550 after shipping. Let's just call it $600. I imagine these guitars go unrefinished in the 200s, 300s.
Yeah, I would say sub 250.
So you're not really buying the guitar. You're buying
the finish.
You're buying the finish. Although I think these guitars, the ones I've played, like the necks felt fine. Like, they feel like budget of the era.
I think that all the upgrades elsewhere could actually be an improvement.
The pickups are cool looking.
Yeah.
There's a picture that makes it look like the high string might be way too close to the edge of the neck. That can probably be fixed by just reseating the neck a little bit, like just wedging it around a little. If that's even the issue, it might just be a perspective issue with the camera. Yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things where like a lot of work went into that refin, so I can't say that's the wrong price. But if you're buying it for the guitar, that's too high. If you're buying it for the finish, I think the price is right.
It says there's black witch hat knobs, but those are not witch hat knobs.
No, they're not.
I think these are better.
They're
than
knurled.
witch hat knobs, but
They're knurled knobs. Anyone can tell just by looking at them. Look at how knurly they are.
Yeah. How dare you?
You know what? Don't buy this guitar. They're liars.
Ryan, what's new?
We're doing that? You don't want to do a sponsor first?
We do sponsor after.
So this is going to be the topic because we didn't have anything else. Because everyone just wanted us to talk about Corey Feldman last week. That was the only thing suggested. But I haven't talked to you about this yet. I talked to Andy Ferris about it before I went on vacation. And we've been chatting about it a little bit. I think I might be burnt out.
Wow.
I think I might have the YouTube burnout.
You did it.
I did it. But like where I'm at right now is like, it might just be situational. It might be
you feel like you're in a situationship with YouTube.
No, it's like I just survived 2 months of the kids being out of school during the summer while I'm looking out the window wishing I could be at the beach every single day.
Sure.
When I'm working because I got to pay bills. And then before last week, I had, weeks leading up to a family vacation that I was looking forward to. And just having that feeling like, I don't want to do any of this. I don't want to work. I don't want to do anything. Like there's not a job I'd prefer to do. I just don't want to do anything.
Right.
Like that's kind of where I've been. And now it's hot. The kids just went back into school, but now it's hot. And it's like, it's hot in the office where I edit. It's hot in the garage where I film. I just want to be at the beach. I just want to like drink cold drinks and eat sandwiches with tomato and bacon in them. And I don't know. I feel like I've completely lost motivation to work.
Well, luckily this episode comes out 10 days from now. So all of the product that you just received while you were on vacation.
I know. Well, obviously I can't stop working. Obviously I have to keep working, but like YouTube burnout is definitely a thing.
Yeah.
The same way burnout can be a thing in any job. Like,
oh, absolutely.
Like I hit that place with most of my jobs where you get to the place where like, I don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to do anything. And I never hit that with graphic design. And I've been doing this for 10 years. And it's been like, oh, there's been times I didn't feel like working, but now I feel that burnout. I feel like I've been feeling it for a couple weeks now. And I'm not going to quit because I can't. I don't actually want to. I love my job. I love what I do. Also, like on top of it, like I'm not doing the things this year.
The things like the events.
I didn't do
Guitar Fest,
the Guitar Fest at Sweetwater,
Gear
Fest or whatever.
No,
it is.
Guitar Fest, Gear Street.
Well, here's the thing: Guitar Fest happens in September. They were filming stuff for Guitar Fest at what's it called? Is it called Gear Fest?
No, it's called Guitar Fest.
All right. But
because there's no gear, it's only guitars.
Okay, you're probably right. I don't know.
September is Guitar Month.
But they were filming stuff at Guitar Fest for Guitar Month.
Probably.
Okay.
But they're also filming things just
to film. Yeah. So I didn't go to that. I didn't go to
We should have talked about that as a topic.
Sweetwater's thing. I'm not going. I mean, by the time this airs, it's already over. I'm not going to Henning's this year. It was just those two things were too close to my family vacation, so I couldn't make it happen. I don't even know how I would have done both of them anyways.
Sure.
Because they're right on top of each other. Like fly to Fort Wayne and then fly to Germany 3 days later or something like that. That would have been really hard in the middle of summer. Didn't do Guitar House this year. I'm just feeling like, I don't know, just kind of meh, kind of blah. And like there's guitar things in my life that I'm excited about. I'm actually really excited about that the Player 2 Jaguar. I have a bunch of mods planned for it.
Oh, cool.
But like there's very little that I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to get that. Oh my gosh, I gotta check this thing out.
Sure.
Oh, I can't like there's projects I want to do, but I don't know. And I'm certain this is going to pass.
Right.
Like some people hit YouTube burnout or content creation burnout and they're just like, I'm going to start my life over. I don't think I'm there, but I'm hoping to learn some lessons, you know?
Like lessons on how to avoid burnout or lessons on
Maybe I'm
like business. Do you mean like business? Well, or do you mean like guitar lessons?
Stay tuned for our new sponsor that I had a meeting with tomorrow.
No. I mean, I wasn't trying to like
no
thread that because I think we still have access to all of their stuff.
We do. So True Fire, I'm going to have a meeting with True Fire and they might sponsor us again.
Yeah. I literally didn't know when you said lessons, I was like, well, do you mean like,
no, I think lessons
like a personal
workflow lessons,
right?
Personal expectations lessons. Maybe just I've been working towards having a lighter, and maybe that's what it is. Like I gave myself permission to have a lighter workload this summer. And I actually didn't book a lot of stuff for August.
Sure.
I usually try to book a paid demo every week. And I think I've only got 2 booked through August. So half the workload.
Right.
And then I'm booking forward into September. So I better snap out of it by then.
Here, without knowing what else you're thinking, here's like a video idea.
Okay. You're telling me, hey Ryan, I hear you have burnout. Here's a video to make.
Because what I'm not hearing is that you're tired of playing guitar.
No, and I took a guitar with me on vacation. I took the little baby Taylor. I've got it strung with nylon strings.
Right.
And I was actually having a lot of fun, like making little beats on the stylophone beat drum little machine thing and playing along to it. And I was playing a little harmonica too, out in the woods on the deck by the creek. And I was having fun doing that.
You should have filmed that.
But that's the thing. Like I thought, every time I thought like, oh, I could take this out on out on the top of a rock and have the mountains behind me and play a little jam, and just thinking about making content on vacation, made me feel like giving up on life.
That's fair. That's fair.
So
this is where my suggestion plays badly. And also I know it's not a great suggestion because this is also a suggestion I've made for myself and I haven't done it. I got a $5 pedal tray PT1 that I still haven't put a single pedal on.
Right.
And I got that 3 months ago. But what I was going to say is maybe the key to that is just calling them Patreon videos where all you're doing is coming in here and hitting the red button over there.
Sure.
And hitting the red button up here and just playing.
Do whatever.
Playing one of these boards that's already set up.
Yeah. And
you just... I'm going to jam. I'm just going to film myself jamming for 15 minutes. And that's the video for the week.
Yeah.
That way it keeps
but then I got to edit it.
Right. But so that I'm saying that's where you got to keep the framing of I'm only going to film for 15 minutes.
Here's something that happened.
And whatever comes out. And maybe you only get a 7-minute video out of that. And really thinking about that from the mindset of now it sucks.
Yeah.
But it's now the job is just to make something that keeps the algorithm breathing.
I'm not I know I can keep working.
Don't do it.
And I do enjoy working.
Right.
I do enjoy this thing that we've built.
Sure.
But labor itself is the thing I'm burnt out on.
Right.
I think it's just working I'm burnt out on. When I think about what do I want to do when I feel like working again, it's this. This is what I want to do.
You need that sabbatical money.
I know.
Like you need a setup where
I
it's like,
know.
instead of not just 2 weeks, you're taking 2 months.
And then come back strong and just get back. Because I used to make a video every day for a while.
You spend that 2 months like playing a ukulele out on the patio and like listening to audiobooks about like constructing wooden ships and bottles. Like something just totally different.
Yeah, then my life savings is gone.
Well, I get that. You know, like that's a luxury position. It's the dream.
Right. But the thing that really like cemented it for me, the week before going on vacation, I did my paid demo, which I felt fine doing it. And then what actually made me realize I was burned out is I tried to film an unpaid demo of a product that I have had sitting around. And I was like, oh, this isn't working out. I'm going to try to do another one, a different product. And so I started filming that cream guitar that I've had for like 6 months.
Yeah.
And I keep meaning to film it.
People are begging for.
I know. I want to film it so bad so I can hang it behind me. So I got like 40 minutes into filming the thing, and I hit a place where like I misspoke, or like I played a bad riff, or I wasn't feeling it, and I just stopped. And I turned off both cameras and I turned off the lights. And this was like the Wednesday before I left. I still had Thursday and Friday where I could have worked. And I just stopped. I turned off the cameras. I left the cards in the cameras. I turned everything off and I walked away, and I didn't work again. Well, I edited the podcast.
Right.
But I didn't work again until coming back. I was just like, I can't right now. I can't do this right now.
Sure.
So I don't know. It's going to be a developing story, I'm sure, in my life. Like, is the burnout going to stick? I hope not. I do have some wiggle room in my life where I don't have to work too hard right now, but I do have to work, and I do want to work.
Yeah. There's
things I want to cover. There's things I want to do. There's things I've agreed to do. And because I want to do them, I don't agree to do anything I don't want to do anymore. Like, those old days are gone of like just taking every gig that pops up because I need the money. Like I'm a lot more selective now.
I'm going to take this. I'm not going to do it, but I want to do it, but I'm not going to do it.
Sure.
Take this like 45 seconds right now where you're talking about like, you know, I don't want to do it, but I have to do it. But, you know, and then it's going to be in the arms of
I know. And there's so many
for
people
only $1
out there right now. They're just like tiniest violin, Ryan.
For
you
only $1 a month, you
can
can support a tired YouTuber.
No, I'm not. Okay. This is not a Patreon drive to float me through a time of not working anymore. That would be, I'm definitely not trying to go that direction.
But if anyone wants to start a GoFundMe,
oh my God, no, shut up, stop it. Like my Puritan,
I'm making fun of you. I know this is a moment.
I'm gonna die underneath the oppressive thumb of my self-imposed Puritan work ethic. Like I'm always gonna feel guilty for not working for the rest of my days, whether I've made it or not. If I can retire or not, I'm gonna be like, I didn't work today. I'm worthless. I didn't earn the meal at the end of the night that I said blessing over.
Sure.
like I'm always going to have that guilt hard baked into me.
You just need to post on Threads like 3 times a day. Oh my gosh. Come up with 3 fresh topics for Threads a day.
And because I was on vacation, I have had time to like brainstorm.
Right.
And think of like, oh, do I just need to change what I'm doing? Like I've had a bunch of plans to like get really involved with the backdrops and do theming for the episodes and stuff like about that. I've also thought like, what if I just did like completely like took a break from YouTube and just went all TikTok and just did like charged companies for me to make viral TikTok videos with their gear or whatever. Like, what if I tried that direction? And the more I thought about that, the more gross it felt.
Right.
I like what I do. I built what I do because I like doing it. I like doing demos. I like exploring pedals. I like trying guitars for the first time on camera. Like, I like that sort of thing. Like, I like the format. That's why I do the work. I don't want to do jokey stuff on
short form. Short form it's such a different game.
It is.
It's like, and here's the thing I feel like I've learned.
But what if I could pioneer a short form formatted demo video?
Here's the thing that I've learned about short form. I feel like I watch everybody's short form and I think like, oh, short form. And I think like, oh, I have the app. It's designed to be done on app and whatever. And then I try to do it, and then I listen to it, and then I realize nobody who's making short form is actually, I mean, I could be super wrong about this, but I feel like no one who's making short form is actually making short form.
They're not doing it in camera.
They're not doing it in camera.
No, like especially with music performances and stuff. There's very few. It's all pre-produced.
Because
like, they're cutting down 2 hours of them playing.
I tried to do that Honey Picks joke video. And I made it, and then I listened to it, and I was like, this sounds like dick. Like, and I was like, well, it sounds like dick, but like maybe I should publish it anyway. But then I realized, like, with the app I was using to edit, I couldn't turn the audio off on one of the parts. So it didn't work anyway, but and I just haven't gone back to redo it. But so it's like even the short form stuff, ultimately, like, you're still turning that on, and you're turning that on, and you're rigging everything up.
Yeah.
And I think what a lot of those people do instead is they try to come up with like 2-minute concepts. They film that, and then they film like 10 or 20 videos at a time.
Sure.
And drop like one a day.
I don't want to play that
2
game.
a day.
I don't want to play that.
for 2 straight weeks.
Yeah. But I also don't want to do a lot of anything right now. So it's like those might be good ideas for me when I get my juice back. When Ryan gets his groove back.
Oh my gosh. It's the end of summer.
Yeah.
So maybe when, like you said, like when the kids go back to school this week.
They just got back in this week. But then this heat and this humidity popped up, and that's like I was like hoping to come home and be like, the kids will be back in school, I'll hit the ground running, and I'll have my vibe going. But man, the heat is just sucking it out of me, you know.
I don't know if this is just what we are now. Did you ever play the Civilization games?
No.
So
I was a SimCity kid.
I think Civilization 2 had this, and maybe Civilization 3. Once like all of the various civilizations in your map got to like the Industrial Revolution, your planet starts accumulating like CO2. And eventually your coastlines turn into all the coastlines start turning into swamps.
Oh.
And I feel like that's happening to San Diego.
It's getting humid.
Like the last 3 summers, we've been getting, and maybe it'll pass. I don't know, but
the humidity is high 80s.
The first time around, they were like, oh, well, it's El Nino and like whatever. But we've now had 3 summers where we've had like, flash flood warnings and like mountain thunderstorms.
We've always had that, though.
I don't feel like we've always had that.
No, we always did.
That made it down to the coast?
They have always served the warnings over the entire county.
Right, but they had like a flash flood in Poway like a week ago.
Did they?
Yeah.
Was I not here for that?
Maybe it was like 2 weeks ago.
Was it an actual flash flood?
Maybe it wasn't a flood, but I know they got a ton of rain.
Huh. And I was here when we got some sprinkles, but I don't remember. Maybe I wasn't here.
Maybe you got sprinkles here, but I heard it was like a ton of rain in Poway. Like
summer
intense.
Showers aren't unheard of.
I feel like that's pretty new for San Diego.
But I will say, like, maybe it's just us getting older, but the humidity is in the summer. And like we have
I think it's different.
San Diego has like 4 summers.
Yeah.
They're different types of summer.
We have cold summer, we have wet summer, we have hot summer, and we have fire summer.
Well, like when it gets into fire summer is when it turns dry summer.
Yeah.
And it's like it can be in the 90s and you can even graze 100, but because it's low humidity for that part of the summer, you can get away from it in the shade.
Dry summer makes me itchy. Like literally my skin gets itchy during dry summer.
Really, like our spring.
People are like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, because we're just basically describing spring is wet summer.
I know.
Summer is hot summer. Fall is dry summer. And winter is cold summer.
But no, all those summers exist within summer. We still have spring and fall at the end of it.
Oh, I'm calling each season
no.
a different kind of summer.
I'm saying, like, you know how Eskimos have 1,000 different words for ice,
for snow.
San Diegans, like, we can experience all these different variations of summer within our summer.
Yeah.
And they happen in a certain order, you know?
So I don't know. You know, the way the weather is, it could shift. It could shift soon.
We have,
and maybe you'll be feeling better.
We have marine layer summer. Then we have pleasant summer, which is
Right.
like your July 4th summer, and then you get that bog summer,
Which is where we are right now.
which is the end of July through August, and then it's September.
Hopefully September we get dry summer.
You get that dry summer, which is fire season.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it leads into fire
September
season.
through October basically is dry summer, and then we get into fall, basically November, and then we get winter in January and February.
Yeah. You want to open this package? I don't want to cut you off. I don't know if you have more thoughts.
I don't. I just
on your personal malaise.
I think some people have noticed that I'm publishing less lately, so I thought it would be worth talking about. Maybe
I just thought you were publishing less because you were going on vacation in general.
That was a thing, but usually when I go on trips, I prep videos to launch when I'm gone.
Yeah.
I couldn't even get a second video up the week that I was still here. Like that's where I was like, okay, something's happened here. We don't know who this is from. It's shipped via Amazon.
Does this say?
It's gift wrapped. Here.
Oh,
scan the QR code to learn more about your gift or start a return.
Oh, keep your riffs tight and your time right, Ryan. Enjoy the watch from Adam Johnson. From Cover Band Confidential.
Oh my gosh.
I was wondering why he was asking for the address.
What if it's a Casio? Steve is the watch guy. Here we go.
Don't tell me. I'm way too excited
A
about
timepiece. Steve is about to be so jealous.
I'm already so jealous. So jealous.
I know it's a gift to me, but maybe I'll just give it straight to you. Whoa. Look at this. I thought it was going to be like a novelty watch.
Dang.
It's like is this because I was talking about like I don't wear a watch?
I don't know.
This is like old school. An illuminator. Thank you. What the hell?
That's fun.
That's very fun. It's got a 10-year battery, Steve.
10 years. This will be running in 10 years. This is a nice Casio. I don't know a lot about it. This is similar to the one that because I need to finish editing my video, that Ryan Guzman at Gear Fever has one that's similar-ish.
It's been so long since I wore a watch, and I used to wear watches just like this.
On your right hand, you're a right-handed watch.
Is that unusual?
I don't know,
because I'm a lefty, so it's like when I draw
people usually just wear it on their non-dom.
Oh, well, it's definitely on my non-dom.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
I haven't worn a watch in forever. Like here's my question: will your feelings be hurt if I do give it to Steve? Because the chances of me wearing it are really, really low.
You know what? Try it for a week.
You want me to wear a watch for a week?
Try it for 2 weeks.
It looks weird looking. And I'm wearing a watch.
Take the time to make the size adjustments to make it fit right. Use a toothpick.
How do I turn on the illuminator?
I don't know.
Light. There's the light. It's hard to tell because it's that classic orange.
Oh.
I didn't have this one, but I had Casios from the era that this is referencing.
Yeah.
Is this meant to be like a vintage piece, or they just never stopped making them?
A lot of the older Casio designs have come back. So I think a lot of those designs they never stopped being produced in Japan, but you stopped seeing them in stores in the US. So now with Amazon, I think you're seeing a lot of those designs come back. But I don't really know like the history on Casio and their production or anything.
What do you know? Well, thank you very much. Cool. Thank you very much for the gift. I'm very honored and flattered.
Yeah.
Even
Adam's cool. I'll send a link. He kills it on TikTok, man. Like he kills it on TikTok.
Nailing it.
And Cover Band Confidential is a fun little. I've listened to a few episodes of his podcast because he is basically a professional cover band guy.
Right.
He was in like I want to say it was like a Christian pop punk emo band in like 2007 or something. That did a few of like the Warped Tour kind of things, you know? And now he's, like I said, a cover band professional.
I got invited to be in a country cover band
Oh,
and I haven't said no yet.
that would be fun.
I'm going to say no.
Sounded fun to me.
I got invited by the bassist who was in Vulture Shock for a little while. The replacement bassist. And
maybe that's what you need to.
By the time this airs, I will have said no.
Maybe that's what you need to fight this burnout, Ryan.
I looked at the playlist, and it's like, it's not the type of country I want to play.
Is it all like?
It's like pop country and stuff.
Is it like at least 90s?
I'll send you the list, and you can criticize this.
Put the list right. Hey, editor.
No, it's just like, I looked at it and like, this isn't what I want to make myself busy with.
Sure.
It would technically put me in a gigging position. It's not like I couldn't play the songs. I could learn the songs, but yeah, it's not lighting a spark in my heart. I'll say that.
All right. We need to do a thing, Ryan.
Let's do it, Steve.
We need to thank Chase Bliss for their continued sponsorship of this fine program. This is the habit.
These are the moods.
Those are the moods.
This is the onward. They've got all sorts of other pedals. I've been trying to keep as many as I can around here because I love Chase Bliss. They're some of the craziest, most unique pedals out there. They do things that no other pedals do, and they do all the same things that other pedals do as well. Like most of them are chorus pedals if you dial them in just right.
Most of them were wahs if you dial them in.
That too. They can be a lot of different things. There's unlimited settings. You see the dip switches on the back? Infinite settings with those dip switches. It is ridiculous what you can do with a Chase Bliss pedal. So if you're feeling like you don't have any bliss, maybe you should chase some down by chasing bliss over there at chasebliss.com. I'm assuming that's the website. You can click the link down below. And if you buy anything, tell them that we sent you. Tell them that it's our fault, and then blame us when you get it and it changes your life.
It kind of sounds like you need to film a Chase Bliss pedal to get.
I know.
Right. Make the video when Ryan gets his bliss back. Or how Ryan got his bliss back.
I don't know if I can get in the mood to do another demo. Oh, here's some mood right here.
There you go, man.
I found my mood. I found it, guys. I found my mood. I've been meaning to, maybe that's it. Like I do feel like this anxiety over like a bunch of things I've been meaning to film that I just haven't gotten around to, and the heat and just the frustration of the summer has been taking it out of me. So it might be something like that. I don't know.
I'll
probably be fine in September.
All right.
This last ad, Steve.
So you don't want us to wake you up when September ends. No. You want us to wake you up when August ends.
Stay out of my way in September. I'm going to be working hard.
This last ad was sent by Michael Kraus. It says Steinberger Spirit GT electric guitar with aesthetic mods, black with bag, X0923 used. No other information. This is a body glove themed
sort of
guitar.
Like I legitimately love the gigantic body glove.
Oh, it's just a sticker. It's just a sticker.
And the yellow on the sides of it is just tape. I would have stopped at that because like body glove, I don't know if they're still around, but they were like one of the big wetsuit manufacturers in the 90s and the 80s. And the body glove sticker logo was everywhere. Everyone had a body glove shirt in Southern California. Body glove is
still around. They are sold on Amazon.
Do they still use the logo?
Yeah, they do.
All right. So it's an Amazon brand now?
Yep. No, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just saying it's sold on Amazon.
I need to buy a new wetsuit. It's been about...
Body Glove was founded in 1953.
Wow. When did they come up with that logo, though?
The brothers Bill and Bob Meistrel are often credited with inventing the first practical wetsuit.
Wow.
In the early 1950s in the back of their Redondo Beach, California surf shop.
Huh?
That's wild.
Interesting. I mean, Body Glove is like the perfect name for a wetsuit.
Oh, yeah.
But... going back to the guitar, they've also put a bunch of like automotive reflectors on it.
Which I don't like. What?
They should have just stuck with the body glove theme.
Yeah.
What are the reflectors doing? Like these people raided an AutoZone and bought all those cheap like add-on sticker things. They just didn't get their weird chrome skulls and stuff like that. I don't get the reflectors, but I got very excited about seeing the body glove theming on this. I think that's really cool. And like, I would, oh man, You think you can get the reflectors off of the sticker without damaging the sticker? I care more about the sticker than I do about the guitar.
For $300, I feel like you gotta try. I feel like this is a pretty.
Do you think this is an original Steinberger? This can't. This is a
Steinberger Spirit, but the Spirits are pretty old too.
But is this a Gibson Steinberger? What was the site they used to sell these through?
Oh, Music Yo.
Music Yo. They would put all the Steinbergers and the Kramers on there, and it was just like a trash show most of the time over there.
Come on, hand. Oh my gosh.
I'm trying to decide what I feel about this.
So I will say the Steinberger Spirit GTs are $350 on Reverb. And that's with like multiple pickups, not just, which that raises a question. Was this a 2 pickup Spirit or was this a 3 pickup Spirit and they're using the sticker to cover up holes?
I mean, that's possible. I feel like we would see indentation on the sticker if they were covering stuff up.
Yeah.
It doesn't have a switch, but the reflectors could be covering where the switch was.
Yeah. They really could. It's hard to tell.
Yeah. I'm going to take this as inspiration bait and, have my little daydreams about a body glove themed guitar in my life. Body glove really has an excellent logo. Like, it's cool. It's got a vibe. It's like, I don't know. I appreciate it. I'm just happy to see this guitar. That's what I'm saying.
This could be a newer one. I don't know.
It doesn't look old to me. But it also doesn't look brand new.
Right, but if it's not like 80s,
This could be like a 2003.
Right.
Is my instinct.
Let's see. There's a serial number search for Steinberger.
There's a chip in the paint.
Mm-hmm. Is this site still working? It is still working. Serial number database.
Here we go.
See if we can.
Steve
find
is doing it.
here.
Aggressive Googling over here.
Is this a bolt-on neck?
No.
So is
the set neck.
Does that make it a graphite L? Serial number.
This is riveting. I bet you guys are on the edge of your seat right now. Is this watch too loud for podcasting?
Well, don't hold your hand in front of the microphone and shake it. It's kind of hard to say. The L types are older, but I don't know. But because this is a Spirit, I don't know when they started making the Spirits.
Well, what's the price range on a used Spirit these days?
Like $350. So that's the thing, is it kind of feels like you could just get a newer one and slap your own body glove sticker.
Well, how much is a body glove sticker?
I mean, that might be $300 or $400.
Mm-hmm.
So
let me look on the internet right now. You spent all that time looking up the guitar. I'm going to look up I'm seeing some stickers on TeePublic for $250, one on eBay for $195.
$195?
I don't know. $1.95.
Oh.
I don't know how big those are though. This is a big sticker.
This is at least a 4-inch sticker.
Oh, it's got to be
maybe a 6-inch.
This is like a 7.
7.
This is a big old sticker.
Huge.
Yeah.
Massive sticker.
I'm seeing a vintage one on eBay for $3.99, but again, who know, here's one it looks like it's a 3-inch sticker for $6. This might be a limited edition giant one.
Yeah.
But here's one for $30 on eBay, but it doesn't say the size.
The great mysteries of the universe.
I know. We'll never figure this out. Because we'll never try.
I mean, this gig bag looks pretty new. Let's be honest.
I think this is a 2000 Steinberg.
Yeah.
Sorry. All right, let's pick a winner, Steve, of the Adventurers Club.
Ooh, tough. This is a good week.
I'm going to go with the Oozeiphone.
I'm going to go with the Ooze.
We agree.
We double agreement.
Yeah, we didn't spin the. Let's just kiss the wheel or greet the wheel. Just so that, just for good luck. Hello, wheel. We still think about you. We love you. This spin is just to keep you going. There will be no results. decided by the spin, but you know, we just don't want you to feel lonely. Here you go. What's it going to land on? Place your bets. Oh, it's back rolling again.
Well,
but it's me.
Orange.
I
Orange
won,
Ryan.
which means Alex won a $25 virtual gift certificate printed on heavy digital cardstock. Yep. That's right. I mixed it up this time. I swapped around the virtual and the digital to be different parts of the joke.
Or some affordable pedals. I'll be reaching out.
Yeah. Steve will take care of you.
This song was sent by CJ Lukas. CJ says, "Hey guys, been a longtime fan of the show. This song is off an upcoming project set to release on July 5th under the name Chet and the Renegade. I think I used a Foxy tone and a direct in color box for the fuzz parts.
Those Foxy tones are fun.
Sick. Longtime Hummer Isaac Vining helped out with drums and bass. I've known Isaac for like 20 years now.
Yeah.
I have not talked to him in a while, but he just joined a new band. Anyway.
There you go.
Thanks for the consideration. Stay grounded. This song is called Human Disease.
That was killer.
Yeah, that was rad.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to listen to more of that.
Hopefully, I put it back to the right spot.
No, I'll be able to
overlay it.
Yeah, I'm gonna overlay it. It's gonna all work out. Don't worry, Steve. I'll fix that all up there. We
Thanks.
had a little hiccup in the middle there.
Thanks, Ryan.
You bet. Thanks, editing, Ryan.
No, that was really fun.
Actually, you know what? Screw you, editing, Ryan. You fix it. We're not shooting it again. You have to do it, not me, not Steve.
What if
you're the fixer?
What if every time we did an ad and I know like sometimes like we'll restart. If we have a bad start, like the bad first 5 minutes, we will restart everything.
That's happened like 3 times.
Yeah. In 543 episodes.
Jeez.
But what if every time we had an ad and we're like, I don't really like my take on that. Let's take it back to the beginning.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay. This ad comes from and then like 2 minutes later, like, oh, we need that. This ad was sent by
a lot of like content creators do that where they're like, oh, that's not a good take. Let's try it again. Let's try another take this way, blah, blah, blah. And if we wanted to make good content, we would do that, but we would have quit so long ago. Because talk about burnout, like trying to do things perfect. No, we're in the moment flow guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're flow boys. All right. Bye, everybody.
Stay grounded.